Ole Miss hosts the Oklahoma Sooners in hoops, and Wright State that got run out of the ballpark by Auburn this weekend. Our next guest, Ole Miss superfan, Ole Miss insider, Oxford resident, owner of Finch and Kelly clothing store. Finch and Kelly, check it out when you're in Oxford. Finch and Kelly clothing store right off the square. And or on the square, off the square. Beautiful shop. Deuce is there to help you every morning. PK is there a lot. Patrick Kelly joining us on the Out of Bounds show. Good morning, Sunshine.
Good morning, buddy. I'm glad I finally graduated up to Ole Miss Insider now.
Well, you are. We talked about it like 45 minutes ago, and we made you an insider.
I love it.
Dole may be mad, but I've got, Dole can be an insider too. He's already the social chairman of Oxford, so I don't know if he can, have both. So I'm making you an Ole Miss insider.
I love it.
Are you going to the game? Well, I don't know how many games you're going to this weekend, baseball and basketball, but I know you're going to the Oklahoma game tomorrow, right?
Oh, absolutely. I was at the girls' basketball game last night.
Okay. Nice. Did y'all win?
Oh, no, we played South Carolina.
Oh, good Lord. They're incredible.
They're really good.
Golly, man. PK, I got to tell you this. Several years ago, Mississippi State was in the championship game in Dallas against South Carolina. My flight's delayed out of here. Bad storm coming through. Then we flew through it. By the time I got to the Mavericks Arena, Mississippi State was down like 14 points. It was over, so I hit a bar. But anyway, that's my that's my South Carolina basketball. They had what's her name? Asia, yeah. Yeah, she was incredible. Nobody could stop her. All right, so you're going to the Oklahoma game tomorrow, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Y'all got to win. Mississippi State's got to win. These are two, in this brutal conference, these are two super winnable games that the Rebs and the Dogs have to defend home court tomorrow. This is important.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time yesterday amongst my friend group talking about like what's going on with the basketball team because the wheels kind of come off a little bit right now. So I'm hoping that Oklahoma will help us get it back together because 3 out of our last 4 were against top 5 basketball teams.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the one we need.
Yeah, and you should win the game, but you got to give Padula and Diaz some help, as you know. And with Morrell hurt, it's got to be Davis, it's got to be Murray, or it's got to be Brakefield. We were saying the same thing. Mississippi State's got to find a third dude, right, to step up and get and show some consistency. Y'all almost made the comeback against Vanderbilt, but it was all Padula and Diaz, and they just needed a little more juice. PK.
Yeah, and Juju can hit some timely shots, but I'm not sure that he can. He can't get open with it by himself. That's part of the problem. But it's been, looking when we were playing really well. Jamin was hitting shots, and then Matt had one game where out of nowhere he drops 24.
Yeah,
and I don't know what happened. It's hard. We can't even really get any clear answers on exactly what's wrong with him. But, he went from being the best dunker we had on the team to where now if he gets a breakaway, he lays it up. So I know he's hurt.
Yeah, he is. That's unfortunate. He's a great kid. I enjoyed visiting with him last year at the Howell Award. Has he been through your shop? I know a million of them have.
Yeah, Matt and Jamin are the two that we know the best. I just don't typically bother them during the season very much. Jamin and I text more. But I'm not asking them that stuff. I just don't.
Sure, no. I get it, man. When I do talk to coaches during the season, I'm not doing that either.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's switch gears. Patrick Kelly, Ole Miss insider, Oxford resident, owner of Finch and Kelly, right off the square in Oxford. It's across from, what is it, Taco Depot?
South Depot Taco.
Yeah. South Depot Taco. All right. Tell me do you have a new golf shirt, polo shirt? Do you have a pullover? What's happening with Deuce and Finch and Kelly?
Well, I'm looking at Deuce right now, and he is currently eating my credentials for the floor seats from last night.
Hey, you remember when he went in my backpack and got my beef stick? during the last remote I did for you?
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, he loves it. If people put a purse on the floor or anything, it's subject to being searched.
That's
no,
great.
I mean, like right now, we're just now getting in all of the new spring fabrics for custom, and that's been going really well.
Good.
You know, we got kind of a late Easter, so there's still time to get stuff in. And we're just blowing and going, man. It's been great to have the kids back. January is always scary in Oxford. The kids don't come back till the last week.
Well, my God, they didn't start till January 22nd. I'm like, how long do they need for break? But I know now you got people moving and shaking through town with basketball and baseball. And then you got all the spring and summer parties coming up. People need sport coats and suits and tuxes. So it's picking up for my man. Are you going to hit any baseball this weekend, or are you just doing Oklahoma?
Oh, yeah. No, we're definitely going to go to baseball games. We've that Southern Miss game was a lot of fun the other night.
I bet it was.
Pretty decent little crowd there for a midweek game too. So it was a lot of fun. And looks like if Hunter Elliott can be Hunter Elliott, we might actually be okay at baseball for the first time in a few years.
Well, he's a talented dude, and a lot of these guys can come off injury and they're even better, PK. You know. Yeah,
he looks really, really good right now, and you know, we're excited. There's a freshman that everybody loves right now. His name's Hayden Federico. They had him hitting the leadoff against Southern Miss, and he's just a dog. He's fun to watch.
Hayden Federico, that is an awesome name.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But you know, we're pretty excited about baseball looking. If it can just be entertaining, because the last couple of years have just hurt so bad. I know y'all had a couple of years after you won the national championship where it was
brutal.
It's so hard.
It's just so much fun being in the mix in May, you know?
Yeah, and I don't want to complain because I was always like, if we ever win a national championship, I'm not saying anything for 5 years.
That's hilarious. I love it. All right, is Dole in town?
Dole is not. He is in Los Angeles. I believe, gets back today.
Okay.
But he's bad. He's nationwide, man. He's all over the place. I can't even keep up with him half the time.
He's a dude. Well, he'll probably join you tomorrow for
definitely
for a game.
He's coming with us to the game.
All right. Well, I look forward to getting up there soon and breaking bread and having cocktails with you and Dole Bryan. And I hope you have a great weekend, man. For our listeners, go see Patrick Kelly and Deuce, his dog. What kind of dog is that, PK?
He's a golden retriever.
Yeah, he's a
cream golden retriever.
Beautiful, beautiful puppy dog. And go see PK and Deuce at Finch and Kelly right off the square in Oxford, right down from the library. And have a great weekend, my man. We'll talk soon, okay?
Thanks, man. Howdy.
See you, bud. PK on the Farm Bureau Insurance guest line. He's got you hooked up in Oxford. Finch and Kelly clothing store in Oxford. You also have a cocktail in the afternoon. I've done it before. He's got a good little bar there. And we've dropped off a couple of good bottles for him, too. Thanks for listening to the show. We're going to get out of here a little early. We've got MHSAA high school playoff hoops, I'm pretty sure, coming up on the Out of Bounds show. Have a super weekend. Hit all our local places. Mudbugs, Burgers, Blues, Barbecue, B3, Martin's in Livingston, Aplos, the Keg House in Ridgeland. Have a good weekend. Be safe. We'll be back here on Monday. We did 5 straight shows live in the Bank Plus studio. See ya.